Every year, homeowners leave thousands of dollars on the table. They spend tens of thousands on pristine granite countertops and luxury finishes, assuming that's what commands top dollar at a sale. But they're bleeding money. The mistake happens on day one. People treat home remodeling like a private design project. They pick out aesthetic finishes, but ignore the back-end paperwork that proves the home's underlying value, failing to manage their largest investment as a corporate asset. The problem is the trust deficit. When a buyer walks through a newly flipped house, they inherently doubt the seller's promises. Underneath that fresh paint, they are terrified of discovering shoddy wiring, leaking pipes, or cracked foundations. To overcome the skepticism and command a premium price, sellers must provide hard proof. They need to document a verifiable equity trail that tracks every improvement back to a legitimate professional source. To shift from an aesthetic mindset to a profitable asset mindset, you must compile what is known as the $500,000 binder, a physical archive of every dollar and decision made during the renovation. Building this binder starts with legal compliance. Anytime you authorize a structural change, an electrical overhaul, or a plumbing relocation, you must secure the final, signed building inspector certificates to prove the work meets city codes. But even with permits, you run into a logistical hurdle. The most expensive, high-value elements of any major remodel, the copper pipes, the reinforced beams, the heavy-duty insulation, are trapped behind layers of drywall the moment the job is finished. The solution to this fix requires precise timing. Before a single piece of sheetrock goes up, you need to take high-resolution photographs of every single pipe, wire run, and support beam. Think of this visual record as a Carfax for a luxury vehicle. These photos act as a structural X-ray, providing a verified component-by-component history. Providing prospective buyers a way to see through the walls eliminates inspection friction. It replaces their fear of the unknown with peace of mind. Beyond the physical structure, you have to lock down the financial paperwork. This means tracking every dollar spent using paid, itemized invoices directly from licensed professionals. These collected receipts serve a very specific purpose. They prove the renovation was executed by legitimate, bonded businesses, distancing your property from amateur DIY projects. These collected receipts function as a corporate audit trail. They provide the seller with a literal financial shield that protects the investment during the sale. When you make capital improvements, documented expenses are added to the home's original base value. Because the IRS looks at that total cost basis, a higher documented basis means your taxable profit margin shrinks, slashing your capital gains tax exposure. The final layer of the binder requires granular material specifications. You need to log the precise paint mixing formulas, the exact tile batch numbers, and specific model numbers for every plumbing fixture and light switch. Next, you must build a dedicated contractor directory. This includes the direct names, emails, and phone numbers for the specific roofer, electrician, and lead carpenter who worked on the property. Then you must gather all original, transferable warranties. Major systems like a new roof, foundation reinforcements, or climate control units retain more value if those protections legally transfer to the next owner. New owners inherit a physical history. Every technical blueprint is accounted for, providing a complete operating manual for the property. Providing this specific data elevates the property from a static building into a living, supported system that a new owner can maintain with confidence. A yard sign signals a sale, but a beautifully organized binder resting on the kitchen island signals a premium asset. It is the first thing a prospective buyer should see when they enter the home. This transparency removes the skepticism that usually caps a buyer's offer. It replaces doubt with the data-driven confidence needed to offer top dollar. That confidence translates directly into leverage. By removing the fear of hidden defects, standard market interest escalates into aggressive, profitable bidding wars. You cannot wait until you're ready to sell to pull this together. This value must be captured systematically while the renovation is actively happening. The single most profitable action you can take today is to pick up your smartphone, walk into your construction zone, and record your exposed plumbing and electrical work before the walls are closed. Document your equity trail now and let the binder do the selling later.